Yo, big up everyone. So smash up the likes. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Have a good evening. I mean, good afternoon where I'm at. Merry Christmas to almost all of you. And if you celebrate Christmas, if not, happy holidays either way. It's Christmas Eve where I'm at. So yeah, so I'm somewhat busy. Even though I'm trying to have fun with this my free time. I don't have work for the next few weeks. Not until January 6th or 7th. That's why I return back home, work basically. So yeah, smash up the like, subscribe. You know the drill. Currently 3 p.m. I need to charge my laptop. I've just been busy for everything. I'm trying to release videos, trying to a lot of people. So it's like a mix of, doing other things, even though it is like free time, but it's like, so yeah, I'm live. Don't miss out. Join the stream. Sorry, yeah, if I couldn't reach everyone. All right, so yeah, I'm absolutely gutted, bro. I'm absolutely gutted. So it's already 6 p.m. So a lot of people in the U.S. is gathering. I had to do it at this time because due to the things that I have to do basically. So yeah, so I'm live now. So yeah, we're gonna be cooking Vasco de Gama. Stay tuned for that. Smash up the likes. Big up. So you know the drill. Have a great Christmas to every one of you. Unless you're not Christian or you want to celebrate something else. It's yeah. So yeah, sorry if it took me so long. So yeah. What's this? The game that started off the rivalry. Even though it's something else. So yeah, so big up. All I want to say one thing. Christmas Eve. I'm just trying to, pass it to a lot of people basically. So yeah, so we're going to be cooking Vasco. All I gotta say one thing. I could have done this yesterday. I couldn't because I was busy. So you know what? Let's just get started. So all I want to say one thing. Congrats to Corinthians on winning Copa do Brazil, their fourth ever title ever. 25 years ago, after winning the first, somewhat FIFA Club World Cup, as they called it back in the day. People can debate about that. So yeah, let me try to pull this up. So I might pull this up. They posted a lot. Damn. They just can't stop posting. Slow down. They posted a lot. They posted over 100 since they won the Copa do Brazil. Oh my! And we will be reacting to the videos, even though I'll credit to Corinthians, not trying to use reuse contact, but rights reserved. Corinthians, that's why I'm celebrating. I congratulate you. They even make some memes. The Corinthians admin is going crazy, bro. David All Jr. He's the least out of the less evils, bro. And this is why I'm ready to cook Vasco. But let me pull up this post real quick. Hopefully this does not take me all the way back. December 23rd. Today's, Christmas Eve. They posted a lot in the last 72 hours. This has been official. It's been 72 hours since David All Jr. has been proud of Copa do Brazil, which I'm going to be making that trophy in a few weeks. So, yeah. But yeah, we're going to react to their celebrations. Congrats to Corinthians. They even made a Mexican song. Even though this could be copyright too much. But yeah, Corinthians, it's really fun. Not the best of seasons, but they've done it. Fair play to David All Jr. So yeah, so let me just try find it. Where's that moment? December 21st. But yeah, they posted way too much, bro. Big up C Media. Yo, I'm smash up the likes. I'm just trying to pull up a post. But you know, I might just have to But yeah, as soon as like fans are taking over, not even being that professional because they've done it, And if you're a Palmeiras fan, it's been awful for you. And this is why I dropped the video for Palmeiras. But yeah, Corinthians, as you guys can see on the screen, champions of Brazil, and sleep well. We will react to the videos. Yeah. It's all well for Corinthians. Champion of Copa of Brazil, even though the cup, of course. But yeah, it's confirmed. We got a Flamengo Corinthians Super Cup. It's confirmed. So yeah, and they hide up the likes. Why? I'm just trying to score all the way back to, before we react to everything else. Hurry up. Well, yeah, they dropped a lot of memes. Like Corinthians, I'm almost there. What's this? Oh my days, bro. That movie clip, even though I don't know. Yeah, but like, I don't know, copyright sucks. I really hate. Well, bro, like it feels like it's meant to crush freedom of speech, but as well, people want to debate about having credit. Like it's stupid, bro. It's stupid in my opinion. Like stealing, I'm like, you're not trying to steal. Of course, we gave you credit. We're showing it to the viewers. When people are giving you credit. So yeah, General Jr. Oh my days. I'm crying. No, the same guy that just did an absolute swap against Argentina. And he actually goes ahead and could be chief and be the smart one at that. He did the right. Yep. The shipped RB. No way they actually cooked this, even though but look at this. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Vasco. We're gonna be cooking you guys. I just want to go all the way to the trophy itself, but they posted a lot. Corinthians admin, that guy needs a pay rise. Don't even fire him. People are look at how much they just use the anchor at the middle of the Oh my days. They're not even hiding it as much. Yes, that's true as well. Right, Corinthians, yep. But they just keep posting. 118,000. And that was it. Tete Campeón has finally arrived. This is the first one. This was the last professional tweet before they just give it. So yeah, big up Daniel Unites 14. Yo, Daniel, Merry Christmas to you, as it's about to be there in England for you. If you don't mind, can you do one favor? I sent you a message. Can you like up the tweet I've sent you? Thank you very much. Which I'm also going to pull up for the viewers anyways. So, but if you don't mind liking that, yeah, it just helps. Yeah, I'm cooking Vasco da Gama. These useless guys. Vasco are basically the Tottenham of Brazil, bro. And yeah, acabó. Yep. Corinthians, they win their fourth Copa do Brazil title ever. And this might have been their another Copa do Brazil titles back in the day. I don't know if these are the three other trophies. Have Corinthians won? I know Copa do Brazil, the trophies, like, they get remodeled, like, every, like, I mean, of course, like, basically, you know what I'm saying, they get remade, basically, every, like, somewhat decade or so, generally, of course, I mean, a lot of them, so there was Copa do Brazil, and And this has been around since 2013, the new edition. So Corinthians have won something. So they won it, but just not with this new edition. I know it's kind of weird, but yeah, it is. So yeah, I like it. Oh, you did, thanks. Because I'm about to show the viewers. But first of all, congrats to Corinthians. Congrats to David All Jr., Memphis Depay. What a team. Even though this wasn't the best football, it felt like Corinthians from last year. Being mid, nothing new. But Copa do Brazil, they did it. We're going to talk about the route. And yeah, Corinthians, Felicitación, Tete Campeón. And yes, basically these were the older trophies for some reason. I don't know how I feel, but yeah, they made this until this is the official one. So these were the classic ones, which I kind of didn't know. I thought they might have one. So this is technically the first one. So yeah. So but yeah, Corinthians 2, Vasco 1 at the Maracanã. And the admin is going crazy. Vasco, as we say it in Portuguese, chupa. Suck it, Vasco, because these guys, they're not a serious club, and I'm gonna absolutely rank them. And I know this is not really a review video on Vasco just yet. I will do it, and I'm absolutely gonna be cooking them. And I know I made that video for Palmeiras, even though I was trying to be calm, nice, even though Palmeiras, this is only their first time going trophyless in like 5 years, so I'll give them that somewhat, kind of, even though Palmeiras, they still need to improve a lot of things. But Vasco, you guys have not won. These guys, bro, have not won a trophy in 14 years. Technically, almost 10. They did win the Carioca in 2016 somehow. But in 2014, which I need to follow these guys, Vasco is the bigger team, the worst team, basically. So, yeah, congrats to Corinthians. They got the new shirt sponsor in time for Christmas. Copa do Brazil champions, which I will do. Yes, I will do, a model similar to that. All I need is to, get this, and then, get that shape. So, yeah, we will be here. Yes, four of them, even though with the new one, it's one. The Monoro Corinthians, 4 trophies. I think that's like the, what's this called? I think that's the third most titles. Or they're tied to someone. I forgot who they are tied. I don't know if they're tied with São Paulo. I could be wrong, but I think they're behind Flamengo and Cruzeiro, who have won 5 and 6, respectively, for example. And now they've qualified for the Super Cup against Flamengo. But yeah, it's all being good for Corinthians, bro. You won 2 trophies. Copa do Brazil on Sunday. You won the Paulistão. Not the best of years, still. But this is their first major trophy. I mean, they did win Paulistão, but when was the last time they won 2 trophies? But yeah, before 2025, let me check that out, because I know I wasn't there. I know it's Blues not here just yet. Hopefully he can get there. But yeah, their last major trophy was 2017. They did win the Paulistão in 2019. It's been 6 years for Corinthians, unfortunately. This hell sucks. How didn't you guys win anything? And now, since I discovered you guys last year, basically, or I heard of you in 2023, but once I discovered you in 2024, 2025, 2023 and 2024, right? I thought you guys were. I knew you guys were a big club. I heard of the famous win against Chelsea, which, sorry if I had to bring that up, Daniel. Which, by the way, I know Simeone's was PR news to Chelsea. I'm not falling for it. Those sporting directors need to go. They don't want to sign proven players. I have no idea what the hell are the sporting directors. But unfortunately, since you guys won the Club World Cup, they're not going anywhere, unfortunately. Because unfortunately, most of the Chelsea fans, since you guys won the Club World Cup, the Chelsea fans will want the sporting directors in now because they won the Club World Cup. And they're going to believe this process, unfortunately. And yeah, and if you guys would have lost the Club World Cup final to PSG, you would have been more open in the wake, But now, unfortunately, they're going to stay. What's your response to that? Before, as I say anything else for Vasco. And is that actually him? Even though he is a big Chelsea fan, so why not? But even though all year, bro, sporting directors have not. But yeah, Corinthians, going back to them, this is their first trophy since 2019. But a national trophy since 2017 when they won the league. So it feels good after 6 years. 2025 has finally been a relief for Corinthians. A huge relief after seeing Palmeiras, their biggest rivals, dominate for a couple years since then, since 2020 especially. Every year, bro. Palmeiras, since 2020, they won everything. They won every trophy, basically. And this sucks. But ever since Palmeiras released Endrick, Esteval, even though they brought Roque, and they were trying to bring in Marcel Ruiz to replace Richard Rios, who they also let go, Palmeiras have been like imbalanced, which I'm also going to be making, which I did make a video on yesterday about Palmeiras, even though I forgot to say one more thing. But for Palmeiras, basically, I revealed all the fixtures, basically, and I was tired. I thought Palmeiras, they just kind of were missing balance, basically, and it's like, of course, people want about, the link up plays and all that, even though Roque did his thing, even though, yeah, it took time to find his form, but he did. But Victor Roque, like I said, started to cook since May. And even though the Club World Cup was hard to, score against, but he did manage to meet Messi, of course. But even though that's Palmeiras, and Palmeiras, they've been the better dominant side of the decade so far. But since 2019 or 2017, it's been a relief for Corinthians. Their biggest rivals, Palmeiras, didn't win anything, and Corinthians dumped 2 on them. Corinthians, these guys dominate 2 on them. They beat them in the final of the Paulistão, and now they also knocked them out in the round of 16 Copa do Brasil just to get here and win this trophy. And David Al Jr., even though he's not the smartest and he's still in a scrub at the end of the day, even though not as much as Denise, who's the bigger one. But let me read this comment. Johnny Minerals today on his versus YouTube video, I commented and got 9 likes on it. What did you comment in? All right. I didn't have time to check his video, but I'm hopeful I can try to check his video. Let me know. But yeah, and I know Chelsea is different from Corinthians, but yeah. But look at these tweets, bro. And hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
O Corinthians ainda joga pela Copa do Brasil. Sinceramente, eu acho.
And I know Corinthians, they have not been the best in the last few years, especially last year. They were fighting Serie B relegation, but ever since November of last year, they started to gain form, despite not winning anything. But it felt like they won a trophy. They gained form. They almost qualified for the Libertadores. And you have Ramon Diaz. They cooked basically. They cooked everyone basically. Corinthians had this form going. And Corinthians went like in a streak of almost winning 10 or 11 games in a row. They stopped losing. And Corinthians started to function as a club, but it was too. And imagine if they didn't drop all those points earlier. They could have gone to Libertadores. But yeah, and I'm also going to be making a whole video about Corinthians, so I'll explain everything. But yeah, what a season. Knocking out your biggest rivals back-to-back in those 2 competitions is awesome. Yes, Palmeiras, they did finish higher than Corinthians, but these guys have won nothing this year. And now these guys could go proud and happy, and Corinthians could win another trophy, could win their first trophy. But it's going to be a tough one because we have an El Clasico. Even though these 2 teams kind of build a union in response to their biggest rivals, but there's still no rivalry. Florentians will be going back to Flamengo versus Corinthians. We will be there next year. I think it's going to be February 1st. I could be wrong. I hope. Wait and see. But last year was Flamengo Botafogo. But this year, But next year, Flamengo Corinthians confirmed. But yeah, different winners. But yeah, Vasco, these guys, bro, they've been getting away with so much crime. Big up, Ryan TFC. Merry Christmas Eve to you. I salute you, my guy. Smash up the like, subscribe if you're not ready. But yeah, I'm just congratulating Corinthians on winning Copa do Brazil. I'm going to be cooking Vasco. Corinthians, like Chelsea, they won 2 major trophies, basically. And as for Palmeiras, they've won nothing. Vasco have not won anything in 14 years. Now enter their 15th year. But yeah, David All Jr. absolutely cooked his predecessor for Brazil, Denise. And Denise is worse, yes. As I'm about to pull up the tweet. So yeah. Congrats to all of Corinthians. Memphis Depay landing it. Yeah. Tell them.
Você vai olhando.
But I hope I don't get copyright. But yeah. The Corinthians admin, he's going crazy. Not professional, but to be fair, they have every right, bro. It felt a long time for Corinthians to win a trophy. Oh yeah, this Homer Simpson selling, I think, this nightmare. Even though I think this copyrighted likely, but yeah. Congrats to Corinthians, Vasco. They're just a shipping. Look, the end of the middle Corinthians just shoved through Vasco in the boat ships in the ship derby, basically. The Eagles have well dropped on them, yup. And yeah, these guys are going crazy. So congrats to Memphis Depay. Congrats to Bidden, the player they have. Congrats to Rafael. Congrats to Hugo Soroff. Congrats to Charlie's. Congrats to Alberto, who should be getting called up for Brazil, maybe for the World Cup, hopefully. Even though I wouldn't mind Roque. Alberto could be a bit consistent, but yeah, they finally delivered. Because I knew last year, once I saw Corinthians started to have that attitude, I kind of was last year. If I had this channel, if I started this channel a year earlier, which I should have, honestly, if I understand more about the Brazilian League right away, I would have been mocking Corinthians. I would absolutely be bantering these guys further. But I started to respect them more in late November. And then once I knew the form they were going to, I predicted them to win Stone, and they did. They just did enough. But yeah, they just did enough. They just did enough to win Stone at home in front of the home fans, the 31, 31, and now the Teta for Copa do Brazil. And yeah, they've done it. They brought it back to Sao Paulo. We're gonna show the. So yeah, I hope this isn't from Global. The media coverage. Oh, it is Global. Yeah, it was on TV Global as well. But yeah, congrats to Corinthians, champion of Copa do Brazil. Oh, big up, Paige. Vasco's last trophy was 2016. Campeón Carioca. Big up to you. Merry Christmas Eve. Smash up the like. Hopefully you're here in the chat. Yes, they steal the ship. And Vasco, I'm going to absolutely be cooking these guys. I don't have a wooden spoon, but yes, their last trophy was in 2016. I forgot who they beat in 2016. I was a kid, bro. I was in elementary school. And so of course I didn't watch at that time. But yeah, that was their last technically major trophy, was against the Carioca, but their last national title wasn't since 2011. It's been 14 years. So technically these guys haven't done anything since 2016. And now we're about to go 10 years. I don't expect Vasco to win Carioca. And these guys, bro, Vasco, I'm about to cook them. I just want to congratulate Corinthians real quick because these guys are cooking these. This is the away fans that they recorded this. But yeah, the Corinthians away fans were a lot louder than Vasco home fans at this point, even besides the goal celebrations. That's all they could do, but nothing else. But Vasco, they're just nothing but a bunch of losers. These guys shouldn't be taken seriously. But I just want to show the Corinthians photo. There's Universal. But yeah, as they celebrate the Maracanã. I don't think Flamengo does mind because Vasco is the bigger enemy. They wanted Vascaíno tears anyways. But yeah, no Clásico dos Millones in the Super Cup. Again, we get instead of that, we get a Clásico Puva or whatever it's called, Flamengo versus Corinthians matchup again. But yeah. But yeah. So yeah, so let me just send this to Luis. So yeah, you haven't received back from Al. So yeah, congrats to Corinthians. Absolutely deserved, bro. These guys absolutely. We're gonna check the Copa do Brazil record basically. Yeah, vai Corinthians. Look at this. Sorry for the headphones, but they're saying vai Corinthians. Yeah. There's a Copa do Brazil trophy being lifted. Hold on, let me see. And the prominence, the joy of Corinthians fans as the pigs cannot handle it. This to be a Palmeiras fans, 2025 has to be the worst year, and I forgot to mention that honestly. But yeah, the away fans were a lot louder. The Eagles of the Musketeer Pirates were a lot louder than Vasco fans. Bro, at home, there has been sink at home. I knew Corinthians were gonna win that final because Vasco, they are the Tottenham of Brazil. They're not serious, as they highlight. But yeah, it's good to see. But yeah, Vasco, they are the embarrassment of Rio de Janeiro. Big up to you. Said Merry Christmas Eve to you, unless you're something else. But smash up the likes. I'm cooking Vasco. Congrats to Corinthians. Look at this bell. But yeah. Because look at this. They try to separate the home and away fans with, barricades, basically. Just because they don't feel, what's this called? They don't hear them as much. But to be fair, I think the away fans were a lot louder, more confident than the home fans. And Vasco, we will be reacting to the videos. Like I said, rights reserved. But yeah, congrats to Corinthians. These guys absolutely deserve it. Of course, I'm liking everything. Yeah, but yeah, it's been a relief for Corinthians. They even have the Copa de Brazil as a passenger and seatbelts. Oh my days! Oh, Cooler, you're here. Cooler, that's you. Nice. Is that the new profile picture? Is that Yamal Rafinha? High five each other. Nice. Adam, big up to you. Salute you. Smash up the like. Share the stream. Yes, I love it. As I'm trying to review for the Copa do Brazil as well. I'm just a 5, but yeah, what a player, bro. What a team. But yeah. He goes sore off, bro. Even though he made some mistakes against Japan, but whatever. Yeah. This feels so good, bro. Corinthians won a trophy. Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Manchester United, Arsenal, 0. Corinthians 2. Yes, I need to make that Copa do Brazil trophy very soon. As soon as possible. They even had to do edits on their own players. What a note. But yeah, this feels so good, bro. And as we move on, yep, Hugo Sorov. They had the parade already immediately. But yeah, even on the beach, I think this might be somewhere near Santos. But yeah, the Palmeiras fans, São Paulo fans, as they have their worst year in decades, and they're gonna have to hold that. São Paulo and Palmeiras fans are gonna have to hold it. Santos probably got it. And yeah, here are the. But yeah, Corinthians fans are absolutely massive, bro. This is why they are important pride of Brazil, and I'm glad they're back, bro. I kind of feel so happy. These guys are so much bigger than Vasco. Absolutely, bro. Corinthians, debatable if they should be the second, if not the second or third largest club of the Americas. I know people want to have debates. Oh, but they only have one Libertadores titles. But even though they have two Intercontinental / Club World Cup titles, or at least two FIFA Club World Cup titles, basically. What's your response? And of course, Boca Juniors, River Plate, yes, they have their things as well. So yeah, like up the stream, share everyone. Don't forget absolute facts. Did you saw my story? Yeah, Napoli won the Super Cup. I'm sharing the stream. Thanks. Congrats to Napoli on winning the Super Cup. That's 2 titles for them. League, Super Cup. They might go for the Coppa d'Italia. Napoli knows they can't win the Champions League, but what a team, bro. Even though they struggle in the Champions League, it's likely they're just going to abandon it, get the money, even though I doubt they get the round 16. I mean, they'll try to at least make the round 16 at minimum, but don't even take the match seriously. Just get all the money as much as they can and focus on the league, Coppa Italia, the domestic. But Inter Milan, I don't know. And by the way, I will be making a video. Football clubs that went trophyless in 2025. This will also include Vasco and Arsenal. I will be dropping it soon. I'll try to drop it tonight, if not in a few days, because I still have it. I heard of Vasco. I didn't know they were the Spurs of Brazil. Yes, Vasco. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm just trying to do all this Corinthians photo to show you guys. Yeah, Vasco, they at this point they are the Tottenham of Brazil, and I'm gonna explain why in a minute. But I will say this: these guys are not serious. They only take on Flamengo seriously, and that's it. These guys have no Club World Cups. They only have one Libertadores title, a few Carioca titles. I think they might have a Copa do Brazil title. Yes, they have one at least. One back in the 1980s. In the 1990s, yes, Vasco, they were at their kind of best, kind of tried to build somewhat of maybe a little bit of a dynasty, or where they kind of look good at least, what we're seeing. But Vasco just been crap. These guys have not won a major trophy in 14 years. Yes, they won Carioca, which is insane, which is almost 10 years or about to be 10 years. But these guys, bro, Vasco, the only reason why they got support, which I'll explain, but yeah, this is Gusto Vasco, different Vasco, not the team, but yeah, Vasco. These guys are not serious, bro. These guys are not serious, bro. Hello, I'm going shortly. I can't hear you. I have no volume. Wait, can you not hear me? Big up to you. Salute you. Can you hear me? Unless if it's your phone. You barely get any viewers. Okay, hey Adam, yeah? Tell me. But yes. Big up to you. Smash up the like, subscribe. I don't know. I think people could hear me well. I think it might be your audio problem. So I just hope you could fix up. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. But yeah, congrats. But yeah, Vasco will not sing the new version of the trophy. Look at this. It's just fun. And I know this maybe not a lot. I mean, there was a lot outside the Corinthians arena, but not as much, even though this is kind of massive. This is why I call Corinthians Flamengo, maybe the Barcelona, Real Madrid of Brazil, or, Liverpool, Manchester United. It's basically, the two largest of Brazil, even though Flamengo and Corinthians don't hate each other. And then more recently, Palmeiras wants to do that Barcelona Real Madrid role rather than them. But even though it probably would have been no Clásico Brazil, which I thought it would, but it's Palmeiras. But yeah, I'm trying to. Fans are awesome. Look at this. This is just so much fun, bro. But yeah, congrats to Corinthians. And even though they don't play the best of games this year in the league, but the cup, they did it. It just feels so good, bro. But yeah, David L. Jr., he did it for rival Sao Paulo 2 years ago. Thanks. Absolutely. And if it wasn't for Palmeiras, yeah, this would have been El Clásico Brazil. Yo, Cooler, I was going to change my name, but didn't let me. Hope you're doing well. Hendrick on loan to Leon. Yes, here we go. It's confirmed. That's lost Thiago Silva. My thoughts, wish for the best, of course, as we head to World Cup season. Even though Thiago Silva, I don't know if he gets called up for Brazil, even though things retired. Even though I still rate him, even though he's going to the Portuguese league, which I get to watch him in Europa League. But yeah, so as for Hendrick, he has to be starting by game 3. I know they got a somewhat big game against Monaco themselves on the 3rd of January. So yeah, before that French Super Cup as well takes on. But yeah. Laughing. But yeah, this is just much fun. Getting professional. Yes, they had updates about the basketball team. But yeah, Corinthians. But yeah, they did in 2000. This is where they won the FIFA Club World Cup in the year 2000. Even though FIFA made that first event in the summer of 2000. Even though Boca Juniors won the Intercontinental Cup in the year 2000 against Real Madrid in Japan. That famous 2-1 win, which I wasn't born. But this was basically as we head to the new, not just century, but millennia. And that's where Corinthians kicked off against Vasco at the Maracanã, beating them on pens. The FIFA Club World Cup 2000, which was this at that time, and Copa do Brazil. Crazy. But yeah, Corinthians, these guys, they're a massive club, and they should be. Bro, I have respect for Corinthians. So yeah, so tell me. That's weird. Hopefully Hendrick does well. I'm supposed to be this Cooler. My name is. Yeah, that sucks, YouTube. But big up to you. Malik and Chris should come on here shortly. We'll see. Moss, maybe. We'll see. But if I don't get to football news, anyways, you're going to go. Okay, big up to you. So yeah, so just showing you Corinthians, but yeah. Congrats to David L. Jr. Wasn't that hard, even though not really masterclass. But yeah, they even did the meme as well. Was that from his Brazilian Portuguese? But yeah, Corinthians, they're just cooking, bro. But yeah, I'm really proud of them. So yeah, congrats to Corinthians. These guys are the real pirates that they lead on. But yeah, in the year 2000, this is the one at the Maracanã exactly, and then now 25 years later in the Copa do Brazil final. But yeah, congrats to Corinthians. As for Vasco, you guys are an absolute joke, bro. You guys have been playing haram football, similar to Spurs, kind of. You know, Thomas Frank might be different from Denise. You guys don't do anything special. You guys are boring to watch. This is why I don't do Vasco watch-alongs, and I probably won't do it for next season. I only do involved in case you guys do play a big opponent, like Flamengo, Clásico dos Milhões, or Corinthians in like regular league games, or Botafogo maybe. But yeah, Ronaldo disaster class, Penaldo don't do. Oh, did they play today? Al Nassr? Oh yeah, they did. What was the score? I didn't. I think it was early in the morning. I was like deep sleeping, so I didn't check the results. So did he disappear? Yeah, I didn't. But I heard they kind of were playing one of the few games before Christmas. Did anyone see Pinello give Ronaldo a penalty or else he retired? So, what was the score, Cooler? As I'm about to cook these guys, Vasco, bro. Even though I follow them, but I don't really like watching them. These guys, bro. What's the point of you guys? You guys have not done anything. You guys are the Brazilian Tottenham, of course. Vasco have not won anything this year. All right, you want to let me list the trophies, even though I couldn't find the tweet, the tweet basically, unfortunately. So or maybe let me find it. I might have to find this on my phone. Screw it. Carvajal is potentially leaving Real Madrid. Yeah, because this is last season. Does not surprise me. It was 5-1. Oh, they won 5-1 against who? On Fault Mob. All right, maybe. All right, I'll check that out in a bit. El Nasa, Ronaldo, did he got a pen? He didn't have a pen, right? He can't score from open play, but he played really bad today. But Inigo Martinez played well, right? Titelo. All right, let me try and find this tweet. Hold on, I'm trying to find a post, bro. But yeah, Vasco, they are a joke, bro. I can't, even though I couldn't find the post on Instagram or Twitter. I mean, Vasco are an absolute disgrace to Brazilian football. I'm just pissed off, bro. He didn't have a pen. He didn't. Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay. Okay. Never heard of them, but even though, so yeah, he didn't score from open play. Did nothing. Even though I'm not surprised. But as for but these guys, bro, Vasco, they are not a serious club to me. It's the story of the freaking Vasco. Nothing new, bro. And you know what? Let me know if you want to cook these guys in the comments. I see the comments. But yeah, it's the story of them. Like, why should I take them seriously? These guys, bro, Vasco are not a serious club. They also give. Do you know what's worse? They gave the Victor Roque his first open play goal on purpose. I'm convinced these guys should not even be here in the blood Brazilian league. I'm not kidding, bro. Messi in Europe, of course, doesn't mean they beat us one team. They need to remember their owner is even. But well, hey, Cooler, what's your message to Vasco? What's your response to this club with this shield? To me, I feel disgusted. I feel disrepresented. I can't take these guys seriously. Look at these. Vasco are just not a serious club. Or not. What have they won? I couldn't find the bloody post, unfortunately. But Vasco are an absolute joke, bro. Let me try to find it. They are an embarrassment, bro. And they haven't fired Denise, apparently, just yet. Not yet. They haven't fired him, basically, just yet. But this guy's been playing haram ball and been getting away with it. But yeah, Merry Christmas to England. Merry Christmas to the UK. It has finally arrived. But yeah, this guy Fernand Denise, he's not serious. Let me try find What is his tweet? Oh, he's staying? He's staying? Dude, these guys need to get relegated, honestly. Get them straight down. This is why I can't take these guys seriously, bro. I can't even find the trophy. And no offense, all the things Brazil. Why you were praising Vasco? These guys, bro, are not serious, bro. And look, and once they hear a goal, look, they had on a goal, and this is their last post. And then once they hear the goal, they went silent. And then once they said fin de jogo, silence. They haven't posted anything. These guys are not serious. Merry Christmas, my ass. I'm talking about Vasco. Okay, the club that had to beat them. Oh, yeah, of course. Doesn't Coutinho play there? Yes. And unfortunately, he made a mistake for going there, unfortunately. I know he's Brazilian. Of course, wants to come back home. Maybe he is a Vascaíno, but Vasco are just trash. To England. It's England, actually. Name me a better duo than Yamal Rafinha. Well, of course you could. Of course, people want to have debates for Dembele Doué, but even though, of course, you could say Yamal and Rafinha is the best right now, and of course, some people want to bring out Bayern's attack with Elise and Diaz, but I do like the Yamal Doué or Yamal Rafinha attack. But what I want to say, yeah. You can't because they're the best Doué. And people want them in that. Oh, Merry Christmas Eve, yo, Luis. We're cooking Vasco. Let me know if you want if you have something to say about them. Go ahead, Ballon d'Or winner, FIFA Best Award winner. Very true. Even though Dembele skied his penalty versus Flamengo, which I'm also gonna say about this because Vascaínos, these guys, bro, these pricks, they have to support PSG because they don't want to see Flamengo lifting that Intercontinental Cup. And they get and Flamengo, I thought they kind of got done wrong, kind of a little bit. But these guys are just heartless, shameless guys. Merry Christmas, even though I'm not trying to get copyright, but the goal. These guys, they are the Spurs of bloody freaking Brazil. Look at what you guys are getting for Christmas. Nothing. Let me retweet that. Look at these. You can hold that. Nothing for Christmas. Hold that, Vasco. At this point, yeah. And I'm fed up with these guys. These guys are jokers, yes. That's what they're celebrating. Absolutely nothing. Nada bueno. This is Flamengo's response. 6 trophies. Even though, is the Derbies to America trophy actually bigger than Libertadores? I need to do an estimate about that as well. But yeah, big up Luis. Yeah, FIFA's a joke anyways. I have to. But Dembele. But you want to know something? Vasco fans, they were relying on Dembele to score an open play goal against Flamengo. And they didn't got that. He's got his pen. But these guys, what's your response to the Vasco fans? Tell me. Luis, Cooler. Oh, you got back from church? God bless you, of course. Jesus Christ. Amen. The best ever. As we celebrate his birthday. Lord's. But besides that, you guys ain't getting nothing for Christmas. What's your message to Vasco? These guys, bro. Their fan base are absolutely deluded, by the way. I just had to know. Vasco fans are shit fan base. Yeah. These guys, bro. This is why I'm cooking them. Praise the Lord. Absolutely. Vasco, bro. Imagine trying to rely on Dembele just to make you happy. Even though I respect Dembele. You guys got nothing else to do. Flamengo has won 6 trophies on you. On top of your head tops, of course. And these guys managed to scumbag a draw against Flamengo which I thought Flamengo didn't play well in those 2 league games. And that's their basically trophy. And they supporting other teams. And no offense to the Vasco fan base, but Palmeiras, Atletico Mineiro fans, they need to hold that as well. They have to get called out. These guys need to hold smoke right now. Flamengo has done 6, could have been 7 if it wasn't for that controversy. Even though I know this might have been AI. But yeah, you guys have won nothing. You guys have not won anything in 9 years. And this is your trophy. A sniff nose. And that's it. Enjoy it while you can. You guys are not serious. These guys, bro. I swear to God, bro. This is our present. Absolutely. These guys are the Spurs of Brazil, guys. They're not serious. They're even worse than who else in Brazil? Even freaking Sevilla has done something in the last 10 years compared to you guys. I want people to know Christmas isn't for Santa Claus again. Absolutely. It was our Lord Savior. Facts. And this is why, of course. Amen. Of course. Absolutely, my guy. And in Brazil, Christianity, Catholic is number 1. Yeah. Of course, there might be a few Vascaínos that might actually be religious. I mean, but all I gotta say to Vasco, this is Corinthians' gift as well. Paulistão, Copa do Brazil, they get it. And whoever wins their in-state competition wins the trophy. Everyone else just did anything or were just disappointing. Or you guys are the worst, and that belongs to Vasco. Ho, 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 yep. Oh, yeah, look at that beautiful goal. Yeah! Memphis Depay, former Barca Atleti. Enjoying Vasco and Palmeiras tears. They're going to have to hold that. Sorry, Brazilian Ferry, but you as a Palmeiras fan, I mean, the fan base has to hold that. The baby. These guys are not serious. Can I hear anything? Can I hear any? I can see no trophies. I can. Ooh, yeah. See, look. It says announced the 7th birth of Jesus in city of David, clearing him of Christ, Lord of fainting old. Yup, I remember that message. The treatment from sin, message to hope of all. Absolutely, my guy. But as for Vasco, if you know what, you could pray to Jesus, but yes, but just at this point, I'm not, of course, forcing people, stop supporting their club, but Vasco, I don't think they're going to win anything. And this was only the beginning of the session, but yeah, that might happen on January 3rd. Should I do a watch along? I don't know if I have BN Sports subscription repaid just yet, so I'll have a look, maybe. But for Vasco, bro, these guys, what else would you want to say about Vasco? That's all you guys could do. Yes, you guys somehow got a big fan base due to history, and I know fair enough for you guys fighting racism, at least. But you guys on the pitch, you guys suck. You guys stinker and hooked every single time. Monaco Lyon, that's a massive one. That's basically the 3rd versus 4th largest clubs going against each other. Let me get water as well. All right, yours is done. Sorry, guys, I just had to get that. Well, Vasco, they're not a serious club. These guys, bro, it's like eating chicken from them. These guys, bro, they're nothing fun to watch. Oh my goodness, bro, look at this. Big up to my guy from Even though he supports Vasco, it doesn't follow me back. Fraud. Dale Vasco. Whatever. But yeah, Vasco, these guys, bro, they can't even handle criticism. We deeply think the president not winning anything. Yep. So the Gama. Oh my goodness, this is a hate account against Flamengo, bro. But yeah, Vasco has returned. They've done anything, K. Yeah. A reminder. Vasco, they haven't won anything. Oh, look, is this actually a tweet or is this actually a Photoshop? Not surprise. Vasco are not a serious club. Yep. Why not have a Super Cup of idiots? Why can we not just have a Vasco versus Palmeiras semifinal or third place matchup? Who's the bigger idiot, or who's the less of the loser? Why can we not have a runners up versus runners up trophy or medal basically? Who would win that small medal? Who would win that? Realistically, Palmeiras, of course, they're better than Vasco. Of course, Palmeiras have been better than Vasco, of course, as a team, even though these two teams are allies. The Piggies and Vasco, these guys were okay with referees helping them and Palmeiras. But yeah, these guys, bro. Look, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You lost all the trophies. You lost Copa do Brazil. You lost the final. We all knew you guys were not good enough to compete in Serie A. Should have gotten relegated, got lucky. And you got a trophy by escaping Serie B, basically, which I thought you guys should have gotten relegated. You lost, of course, Copa do Brazil, the league. You guys did not qualify for the Super Cup, Club World Cup, Intercontinental Cup. You guys were not good enough either. You guys were nowhere near Libertadores. You guys lost. You guys did not even qualify to the round of 16 of the Sul-Americana, and you guys are back in there? Fuck off. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys play River Plate. These guys, the bigger version of you, basically. River Plate are absolutely not fun to watch either, but Vasco is just the embarrassment of all. You lost every single trophy. Again, no surprise. Last year, same thing. Did anything. And I mean, I don't think you guys were in the Sul-Americana. You guys did absolutely nothing in the Sul-Americana. You did nothing last year as well. You guys did nothing. Did nothing in the league. 15th place as well. And you guys got away with it in the cup. You guys got eliminated by Atletico Mineiro. You guys are nothing, bro. You guys made it to the semifinals of Carioca. Lost that to Flamengo. Your daddy, your father. Look at how cringe, bro. Oh, hater of Corinthians and Flamengo. Shut the fuck up. This is the worst duel ever. And dude, Yamal, Rafinha, they don't need anyone else to break your back line to you guys. You guys are an absolute embarrassment to world football. You guys are worse than Atletico Madrid. At least Atleti has something more. Even though Atleti still are kind of not serious. Same with Arsenal. But you guys might just be the two. I mean, I wouldn't say Palmeiras is like one of the worst. But Vasco might just be the worst club of the decade. What have you won since the year 2000? Nothing. Nada. Fluminense as well, won the Libertadores, have tied you. Fluminense are a bigger club than you, and even though these guys are not much better either, unfortunately. Yeah, but at the end of the day, guess what? You're not going to Libertadores. You guys are not good enough. You guys, this is your trophy from the dinosaur age, or what's this called? Old human, era, basically. From like hundreds of thousands of years ago, or 75,000, like this. The old Leagues Cup. That's your trophy. These guys, bro, I'm done, bro. Vasco, How many trophies have they won since the year 2000? Let me see. These guys, bro. No está en serio. But yeah, congrats, Corinthians. How many trophies have you won? And I know you no longer what you used to be, but you guys' downfall is just real bad. And you're gonna have to hold that. And I know there are probably some old like trophies that used to exist. I mean, I don't know if they were actual trophies that used to exist or like a preseason trophy, whatever, bullshit postseason thing, whatever. I don't know. Go, but whatever. You lost the Club World Cup final to Corinthians. Chelsea have 2 Club World Cups compared to you. Same with Corinthians. You guys have only won 6 major titles. 1 Copa missing, even though that's something else back then. 1 Brazilian title. You did win the league. You guys became the first freaking team to win the bloody league in the millennia, the new millennia. You guys did it. Whatever. You guys have only won Copa do Brazil. That was 2011. You lost. You did one back-to-back Carioca, so fuck off. 2016. They've only won 4 major trophies. Vasco just 4 since 2016. Let me see. Is it 4? 4 or 5, basically. Or 6, basically. Okay, 6 when we included in 2009 they also won Serie B, whatever, who cares? Sub 17, whatever. These guys have only won just 4 trophies in my opinion. I don't know if I count those other 2. These guys, bro, Vasco are not a serious club, bro. All right, so let me pull this up. Vasco are a joke, bro. These guys are not a serious club. These guys, I don't get it how they became so popular, despite not even having huge history compared to Flamengo football-wise. Oh, it's mostly because of political movement or something that was trying to fight discrimination. Okay, maybe that took part, and even though I'm against discrimination, of course, all lives matter. But the way that but history-wise, you shouldn't be talking like that. Honestly, there's levels to this game, and I know the league hasn't started. Basically, oh my goodness, why is the Brazilian league already linking up already? We haven't even gotten started. I haven't even ended. The Brazilian league just wrapped up 2.5 weeks ago, and we're already focusing on that. So you know what? I might have to do a video as well. I'm also trying to do not an emergency stream, but I need to get one of the guys from Smoking Snake. Hopefully I can get Eric, or what's that other guy's name? Leah, or I forgot his name. Big up to those 2. I need to get one of them on, or 2 of them on, if it's possible, to talk about the Brazilian league, why they're trying to invent the competitions together. So yeah, so whatever. And I can't go back to last season. Shoot. Oh, your next game is against January 21st. Fuck off. I'm not watching that crap. I don't give a shit what you guys do. You guys ain't doing anything. You guys come back to win against Fluminense. Got a gifted win, Reggie. What is Fluminense doing? Is a joke. All right, let's go all the way to, even though this is not a review season, but you guys have lost everything. You guys were not good enough to qualify for the Club World Cup. You drew UB2, but you lost to them this time. So, yeah, we all know you guys were not good enough. You lost to Flamengo. You lost to Daddy. You lost Carioca 3-1 on aggregate. And these guys would go ahead and do this shit. Sudamericana, you guys drew 3-3, whatever. You guys are, look at these guys. Look at how many losses. I don't have to, say that much. Look at how many losses, bro. These guys are not serious. But they managed to come back a 0-0 draw against Flamengo, and they gifted Victor Roque his first open play goal on purpose. These guys didn't even have the better shots, and we all know Vasco, sadly, they are affiliated Palmeiras, so they're just going to put their butt or ass into Palmeiras, because to the pigs, to help them win the league. So Flamengo didn't want to win the league title. I hate these guys, bro. These Vasco were the better team in this game, but these fuckers are the reason why they are disgraceful to Brazilian football. Look at this. These guys were not good enough. Cruzeiro, they unfortunately got grouped. These guys should have been grouped as well, honestly. These guys, this is the match back in May. They didn't deserve to even qualify in round 3. They didn't even deserve to go through. They went and drew 1-1 with this team. Marina, where are they in the division? Where are they? Is that Serie B? Oh, they're in the 2nd division. Oh, I thought they were in 3rd. I'm cooking them, so feel free to meet me in the chat. But these guys didn't deserve to go through round 3 of the cup. They didn't deserve to go around. They didn't deserve to pass to round 3. And these guys have gotten away with it. In round 3 of Copa do Brazil, they got away with it. I felt disgusted. And these guys, of course, these guys were drawing 1-1. They conceded at that bloody end. Needed 9 rounds to bloody advance. This is embarrassing, bro. And Vasco, they had everyone available. Coutinho. They used basically almost everyone. And they still struggle against this team. This is just embarrassing, bro. Saint Gerard, how could I take this club seriously? They didn't deserve to win that, and then they bottled the game against Fluminense. These guys. I don't get why so many people support this idea team. Like, it's getting annoying. They got a 3-1 win against São Paulo because São Paulo were worse. And they go back in default settings. Got a nice 1-1 draw against Grêmio. Should have lost that game. Not worried. Whatever. Lost 3-2 to Mirassol already. Their opener. I've seen it. Mirassol are absolutely going to clap you guys again unless they condescend. But I expect them to clap you guys. And they did 1-3-1. They did play this team in the round of 16/round 4. This team, Saint Aline, who are in Serie C, they drew 0-0. Vasco did play a bit better. Victor got sent off. They got better. They did 1-3-1. But and of course I was expected because I was against the Serie C. I thought these guys went 3-0 up, whatever. And then they conceded early, and then of course they did nothing. So you know what, guys? Let me use the restroom before I say more. are back. But these guys, bro, Vasco are a joke, bro. They are a joke. Whatever. Yeah, you get your 3-1 win against as expected. Even thought you played a little bit better, but just not good. Did have a great game, so yeah. You guys go ahead and concede against Series C. It just feels like you're not good enough. Thought they should have gotten another one back at the 83rd minute, apparently, but someone missed their chance. The header, that should have been 3-2. They were closer to the second goal. Or even though they missed their shot. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't embarrassing. It should have been by at least by one more. Whatever, average from the Vasco performance. They drew 1-1 for Atletico Mineiro, where they can see at the first minute and defended well because Atletico Mineiro did nothing. These guys didn't score from open play. Same number of shots. Mid-off game. Whatever. So, yeah, these were the results. They lost to Corinthians at home. Exactly 2 weeks later. We all know this. But Vasco, they are just not serious, bro. They lost the league. They lost, But, yeah, look at their Copa do Brazil run. They got an easy draw. They had an easy draw, basically, until they played Botafogo. And even though Botafogo declined, Botafogo went 1-0 up at the St. Januario, and then Vasco would go ahead and equalize. And then the game still 1-1, unfortunately. Vasco with the better chances, but yeah, the game ended in a 1-1 draw. Fair. And then guess what? These guys, bro. But Vasco, bro, their midfield, everything is just terrible at this point. Drew on 2-2 Serie A, who got relegated to Serie B. These guys are embarrassing. These guys got away for a 1-1 draw against Botafogo. And guess what? They scumbag their way against penalty. Botafogo made that mistake. And unfortunately for Botafogo, they played bad. They didn't score from open play. They let Vasco score all their penalties. And that's a joke. And you let Vasco go. It's a joke. Botafogo had the better chances, and these guys couldn't convert open play. That's a joke. Neto was trash. Leo Jardine has been getting away with it. And even he is fed up for this. He did commit a foul. But yeah. It's just embarrassing from Botafogo. And here's the thing. They take this game seriously. Vasco played really well for their level. Flamengo were disappointing that day. This was ridiculous. I was gutted because I wanted Mango to win because Vasco, I've been playing a wrong ball. Look at this. Look at this. Leo Jardine. And yeah, these were the points. Leo Jardine had a fantastic game. None of they wanted to show fight. And here's the fucking problem. Vasco were they played so well. They can't be consistent. Where was this all year? But when it's time to play Flamengo, they show all their heart. And these guys got away with drawing Flamengo after going 1-0 up. They didn't win the game. This is disappointing for Felipe Luis. And these guys, bro, are a joke. They let Ryan equalize. This is a joke, even though he is a baller at the Carrascal. This was embarrassing, bro. Origan then Carrascal, Origan. Jorge Carrascal, the Colombian, but then Ryan equalized. This is a joke, bro. Vasco are a joke. But they want to show heart. They want to show heart. Where was this all year? Now you want to play. You guys played really well. I just can't take this seriously, bro. Nah, I can't take this seriously. But yeah, Flamengo haven't lost to Vasco. These guys, bro. These guys, they want to turn up for that match. That was it. And then after that, they did beat Bahia a few days ago, 3-1, which I thought Bahia were horrible. Same with Cruzeiro. But guess what? When they played Palmeiras, they sucked them up. On purpose, giving them 3 open play goals. These guys don't want to score against Vasco, and this was embarrassing. All those goals were gifted, I'm convinced, because this should have been 0-0 then. At least the 1-1, and then, and then Palmeiras took off the gas. Vasco, they did this on purpose. This is an embarrassment. Vasco, because they don't know, they don't want to help. They don't want to help Flamengo. They want to help Palmeiras. These guys, I need them cooked. I hate Vasco, bro. These guys are a joke. They're an embarrassment. Fortaleza. Away, Fortaleza. That's why they got relegated Serie B. This is a joke. Let's come back to the result against Victoria, and then these fuckers will go ahead and win 4 in a row. It's a joke, bro. Whatever. Yeah, you did beat Fulham in the... That was horrible for Fulham. I can't lie. No wonder why these guys are going trophyless as well. 6-0 win against Sao Paulo means nothing at the end. Just 3 pointies to qualify for Liverpool. But yeah, nothing special for Christmas. Nothing. You beat Bragantino 3-0, whatever. And then Vasco started, and guess what? These fuckers would go ahead and lose 5 games in a row. 5 games in a row! And by the way, only scoring 1 open play goal. They've conceded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. They conceded 10. It was 10-1 in 5 games. I felt this, and then they got a 5-1 win against Internacional, whatever. 5-0 win against and they got battered by Atletico Mineiro 5-0, the worst, bad Atletico Mineiro, and they lost 5-0. This is embarrassing, bro. This is why these guys shouldn't be taken seriously, no offense. Whatever. But Atletico Mineiro, they too are frauds, bro. Losing to Sul-Americana, just celebrating Mineiro. But yeah, these guys were horrible. Red cards, Stinker and Hook, they scored an own goal. It wasn't from open play. These guys, bro. Man, how am I supposed to take them seriously? Who scored that own goal? What a joke. They just almost broke the record. They gave PSG for Inter Milan. Dude, this is why these people don't have a shame at themselves. Vasco are a joke. Yeah, here they scumbag in results once again. Scumbag in 0-0 draw against their arena. Disappointed, but it doesn't matter. You guys would lose anyways. And yeah, I can't take these guys seriously anymore. When is Clásico 2 Millones? Wait, has Clásico 2 Millones been postponed? But yeah, this is the next Clásico 2 Millones. Oh, come on, Fault Mom. No. Aha! But yeah, stupid team, bro. I just had enough, bro. And sorry if I had to, go this off before Christmas Eve. But these guys are not serious. These guys don't win anything. These guys are so boring to watch. These guys are nothing special. I just don't get how much fans they have gotten, but they've only won just 4, 5, 6 trophies since the year 2000. I can't take them seriously. Even Arsenal might have won more since 2000. Tottenham, this is their first trophy in 17 years, so technically that's 2. They might have gotten the same. That's how bad it is. But yeah, the last title was 2016. These guys ain't winning anything. Am I confident Vasco goes trophyless again? Yes. I'm confident. These guys, I don't think they win Carioca. They're not winning Sudamericana. That's a fact. They're not good enough in the league anyway, so they're not doing anything but just to always show up for fun against Flamengo to make a good display. But that's about it. Like, it's just annoying. And save a bit for Fluminense, since but these guys, bro, talking about Series C, more like you guys have went Series C. These guys are just not fun to watch. That's why I'm not getting a Vasco kid. I can't stand these guys. Vasco are just so boring to watch. Like, for now, listening to their games. That's the downgraded Brazilian football of Vasco. I don't need to hear about them anyways. These guys are just so bad. They are just so melted, bro. I can't stand these guys, but yeah. Vasco, they only want to show up against Flamengo. They don't do anything special. These guys just only have one good performance once in like in a blue moon, basically. 2 full moons or something. But yeah, these guys, I can't stand them. Vasco, yeah, these guys got 1.5 million subscribers. I just don't get why this team is popular based on history and the credit, but they just don't do it on football. Almost have a Club World Cup title. We all know Madrid was going to stop, and we know Vasco played pretty well in those games. Even though Vasco, they are an enemy to football. Atletico Mineiro, these guys are not any better. I'm going to be cooking the crap out of Vasco, bro. Like, honestly, I might have just said the review. And it's all about negative, but there is a lot of negatives. So, I might do a Vasco video. Not surprised Denise is there. Did absolutely nothing. I can't take Vasco seriously, guys. I don't get how they became the 5th largest fan base in Brazil. These guys are not serious. These guys are trying to hide everything. Like, that's why they're the top of Brazil. So yeah, Vasco, hard luck for you. Whatever, guys. I just can't stand Vasco. Got nothing against the fans with the club, bro. This team is just annoying. This team is useless, bro. Not done anything. Flamengo is clear, dude. Flamengo won 6 trophies this year. And the only trophy you're celebrating, let me pull that up, is defeat against Flamengo. Let me pull this up. Let me pull up my tweets. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, guys. Derrota to Flamengo. Flamengo loses, basically. They go to the people that like up my posts on Christmas Eve. But yeah, look at this. Flamengo has won 6 trophies this year, and this is your trophies. Copa Derrota de Flamengo and the Copa Escapa Series. This game against Bayern. Dude, if you would have played Bayern or PSG, you would have conceded nearly double digits goals. I'm telling you that. I mean, at this point, so there's no point in showing heart. This is why I don't take Vasco seriously, guys. I don't take these guys seriously. These guys are embarrassing. They are not fun to watch. Trying to use Palmeiras to cover up their problems, like it's a joke. These guys, bro, Vasco. I mean, even though I'm not a Flamengo fan, but now might they turn up like this thing, but they should be doing a lot better. I thought Corinthians might have been them, but Corinthians, they're not. Corinthians have won at least 4 trophies since 2017. You guys, since the year 2000, Flamengo just did enough. Flamengo might have just won the same amount of trophies, almost breaking that record, of course. And then Felipe Luis, as he's building some of and like an empire kind of ish story, before he goes to Europe, before he goes to Atleti, replace Simeone likely. Even I heard rumors that maybe Chelsea might use him, but I doubt it. But yeah, Flamengo, they won 6 trophies. And I got the Libertadores. I got the just Libertadores. I mean, to do the league. Maybe who knows? Flamengo in 2029 might win the Club World Cup. As people want to debate about that. I expect Flamengo, as long as they have the dynasty with Felipe Luis, I expect them to win the Intercontinental Cup. Hopefully in a few years then, if they keep this good form of dynasty. I mean, Felipe Luis, he might do it again. I mean, it's hard to win back-to-back titles, but yeah. I expect Flamengo to win the Recopa, the Super Cup of next year's edition. We'll see what happens. We will see. Either Flamengo or Corinthians will be champion. I won't mind. But I expect them to win Recopa Carioca if they want to go for it. They can, even though there's a league. I want them to win the league back-to-back and maybe go for Libertadores. Maybe go for this again. Maybe go for the treble. Go for the cup as well again. I think that's what Flamengo should do, Felipe Luis. But yeah, ever since Felipe Luis has joined Flamengo, main team, he has won 7 trophies. He has won more trophies as a manager in the span of 14 months than Vasco has done all millennia so far in these than what Vasco have done in 25 years. That's how bad it is. You guys have not done anything in the last 25 years. And that's to show you how much of a gap there is with Flamengo and Vasco. Botafogo, even though they still kind of are just, popcorn guys, dogs, they've done a bit more still in the last 18 months compared to you. I wouldn't be surprised. Botafogo and Fluminense are closer, definitely, on winning the second Libertadores for Vasco. Flamengo are so much closer to the 5th than Vasco making it 2. By far, they could be closer. But yeah, and then maybe if they win they'll win those trophies again, and whoever wins the Champions League, you're hoping that it could be maybe a Bayern or, well, of course, Bayern. Well, of course. I mean, it's hard to go against these European teams. PSG, they didn't got much weaker. But yeah, imagine if Lucas Chevalier started. Even though he's supposed to be good on pens, but I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, Vasco, they're not really fun to watch. This is the trophies. Already 700 views, 22 likes. Smash up the likes, guys. So yeah, don't move fraudulent. As we will be making another video. I will be also making a video. I might make another one. I might make 2 videos on Christmas. Might you do a YouTube or something, or Fortaleza or something, or but I expect to be a lot shorter. But these guys are not serious. Vasco, that's all they did. That's all they could do, basically. But yeah, I expect Felipe Luis to win his 8th and 9th trophy. Super Cup, we'll see. Because Corinthians, David Jr. maybe will try to do something. But we'll see. Carioca, if they wanted to, I guess, even though they probably will focus more on the league from what I heard. I don't know. I might do more of a news club, thing by early January. So yeah, I think that might just be it at the end of the stream. Vasco, you guys, I don't know what to say to you guys. are absolutely garbage. Ass. Like, I prefer not watching your mess, bro. You guys are worse than Tottenham. You guys are worse than Bilbao. Or you might just be worse than all La Liga teams. Any La Liga born side. That's how bad you guys are. You guys are an embarrassment to Brazilian football. Unfortunately, you guys have not. You guys are bottlers. You lost 4-0 to Independiente in the round of 24. That got my eyes on. I was like, yeah, screw off. I just couldn't take Independiente seriously. I'm not Independiente Vasco. And they didn't have Kendrick Pies anymore. I remember, yeah. But yeah, that's the state of Vasco. These guys are not serious. No está en serio. And I expect Felipe Luis and Flamengo to keep dominating both Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and maybe the Americas. As long as he could have his dynasty. I don't expect Flamengo to go trophyless. And I could see they already wanted to hunt more trophies. That they have that mentality. I mean, Flamengo's a slight favorite against Corinthians. We'll do a Super Cup preview. We will do a preview, but I'm just done. Vasco, you guys are ass. Big up to all of you guys. I will be ending the stream. Merry Christmas to all of you. I'll be back tomorrow. So, yeah, no comments. Where are you guys? So, yeah, big up. Vasco, you guys are not serious. No estás un club serio.